get off that bucket of bolts. I bet I lost 20 pounds.
Yeah, you ought to be in fighting trim.
You think he'll show?
Yeah, he's gonna show.
Well. I thought you guys would be a mile away by now and still running.
We said we'd wait, didn't we?
Good. Who's first?
Now look, mate. We didn't like the food in your forecastle all the way you pushed the crew around, but the trip's over. We just soon skip it.
Just what I thought. A couple of belly-aching sailors. Troublemakers. But all from the mouth, wasn't it?
Those are awfully strong opinions, mate. Let's forget it. Shake?
Sure.
You guys take us back on board, will you?
Nice right hand. You move well. Also take a pretty good punch.
Thanks.
What are you, the local matchmaker?
Just like a good fight. But I'm thinking you won't be shipping out on that vessel again.
Just signed off as the end of the line.
You looking for work?
It's good food first.
And then about 2 days' worth of sack time.
I'll stake you to both.
Oh, thanks, mister, but we're not broke.
What's the job?
I'm building a tunnel under the harbor for the Cuban government. I need 2 good men with brains
Sandhogs, huh?
that I can trust. It's a long story. Look me up in the morning if you're interested. The end of K Street at the top of the shaft. The pay's good. Oh, my name's Mike Garrity.
Tim Kelly.
Toubo Smith.
If you boys like steak, try the Cafe Espirita. And if you get a bad cut, there's a dancer there who'll make you forget.
Steak's good, too. What a night.
I'm sorry this table's taken.
Yeah, it sure is.
Maybe you don't understand English. I said this is my table.
Well, the waiter put us here. Why don't you ask him? I think you're mistaken.
I'm not interested in what you're thinking.
If you're by yourself, drag up a chair and sit down. I don't blame you. Nice.
So take care of your meal.
Well, I gotta hand it to him. He's a real 14
Are you going to leave or do you want trouble?
Jeff, please. Senores, for my sake, no trouble.
You stay out of this, Rosita. These 2 characters have taken our table and are just itching for a fight.
Was this your table?
Si, senor.
Well, that makes it different. Toubo, this is the ladies' table.
Oh, well, of course, naturally. How about a nice, quiet table for 2 in the corner? Just follow me, sir. Tim, boy. Up and at 'em, kid. Come on. Rise and shine.
What's the matter?
Why, nothing. It's 10 o'clock. I don't know what day it is, but I'm hungry. Let's go. We got a lot of things to do, so up, boy.
You are the noisiest character I ever bunked with, awake or asleep.
Oh, aren't we the grumpy one this morning, though?
Oh, aren't we the
Grumpy one. Tim, you don't want to go back to sleep. We got a lot of things to do. Well, we got enough money to live like kings for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, if you keep on spinning it like you did last night, wife, it's not going to last until... Toubo.
Yeah.
Come here. I put it on my pillow last night.
You mean you put that... That's the funniest thing I...
Yeah, I took care of your wallet, too, remember?
What am I laughing at? Well, back to work. Hey, what was the name of that guy we met on the waterfront yesterday?
Garrity? Mike Garrity?
Well, what's the trouble with this one, Raymond?
Same thing. He says his wife is sick.
Can't they even try to think up an original excuse? All right. How many men have we got left in the day shift?
22.
Well, 18 in the swing and 25 in the graveyard. It's only 65 men. Come in. Well, gentlemen.
Morning, Mr. Garrity.
I'll be with you in just a minute. Now, tell me one thing. Who got to you? Who told you to quit?
He doesn't understand English, Mr. Garrity.
Okay.
Anda, fuera de aquí.
Well, I thought you were going to sleep for a couple of days.
Well, those beds kept rocking. I guess we stayed in the ship too long.
If you'll steady enough to push in sand.
That's what we're here for, Mike.
Oh, meet Tim Kelly and Toubo Smith. Raymond's boss down in the hole. I'll bring him down as soon as we've talked.
Okay, Mr. Garrity. Con permiso, señores.
All right, I'll give this to you quick. That was the 40th man that's walked off this job. In the last 3 weeks, I've had 2 blowouts in the tunnel, fire, and half a dozen machinery failures.
That's a real run of bad luck.
Luck? Oh, no.
Who doesn't like tunnels?
Well, if this job flops, the Cuban government takes the rap. A bunch of men not in power who would like that.
Is that theory, or can you prove it?
No. That's why I need 2 more pair of eyes. But let me warn you. If word gets around that you're working for me special, you could get hurt.
Well, you said the pay was pretty good.
Whatever you made on that ship, I'll double it.
Mike, you got a deal.
Oh, there's one other big problem I haven't told you about. Good morning, Mr. Hilton. Must be later than I thought, or are you just getting in from somewhere?
What are these men doing here, Garrity?
I just hired them. Oh, this is Jeff Hilton. His father runs the company.
It's a real pleasure. You're fired. Get out.
What?
We met Mr. Hilton last night.
Little misunderstanding. We were ready to toss him for a table.
I need these men, Jeff.
That's just too bad. But I can fire anybody I want to on this job, and that includes you.
There's the phone. Call your father and tell him that. He's in New York. I just talked to him. I told him I'd had about enough of you. You know what he said? He thought it might help you to grow up sending you down here. But he told me if you got in my hair again to put you back on the next plane. Go ahead, call him.
Now, I think I'll let you fall flat on your face. I know what's going on around here. Or rather, what's not going on. You're 10 days behind schedule right now. You can't keep a man on a job more than 2 weeks. Why? Because I think you don't know what you're doing. Well, let me tell you something, Garrity. You let this job blow up and I'll fix it so you'll never get another job.
You wouldn't believe it. His father's one of the finest men I ever met.
Mike, you said there was some other big problem.
Yeah. You just met it. Come on. We're 60 feet under the earth now. We'll move into an airlock and then into the tunnel itself. Oh, wait a minute.
Serious?
You know, enough to take him off the job. Somebody working close to him swung a pick and he didn't move fast enough.
Accident?
That's what the report says. Come on. Relax, boys. We build up the pressure here to equal what's in the tunnel.
How much is that?
About 26 pounds. Just enough to keep Havana Harbor off. There's 60 feet of water on top of us, and each foot weighs about 43 pounds per square inch. Yawn, it'll equalize the pressure.
Boy, did you hear my eardrums crack?
I can't hear anything but my own.
Come on.
What's that?
Flood, fire, anything. What happened?
Blowout. Shoring collapse.
Now, how bad?
I think we can plug it inside.
Get on the pumps.
Yes, sir.
Grab a shovel, boys. You came here to work. You got it.
But my arms and legs are like rubber.
Now, you can ease off, fellows. We got it licked. Lowered the pressure and dumped a load of grout into the break.
Mike, was that another accident?
I can't say. Raymond wasn't near the break when it happened. He figured it was a regular blowout.
Regular?
Yeah, if we hit a soft spot in the sand before the overhead plate gets in, the pressure might blow a hole in the ceiling. Then the water comes in. Come on, I'll show you around. We were putting overheads in here. They're bolting the supporting arches in place. And that's the main shield. Nothing beyond that except sand and water at the bottom of the harbor. And we push the plate out with hydraulic jacks. Every 2 foot she moves fills up the hoppers. And then we dig the hoppers out.
If anything happens to the main shield, you're in real trouble.
The whole harbor'd come pouring in.
How'd anybody go about wrecking it, Mike?
Rig the jacks, undermine the shorings, explosives, anything. That's the trouble. Too many things to watch. Well, there's the end of the shift. You better take a break.
Mr. Garrity.
Oh, everything's secure?
Yes, but it puts us back a couple more days, boss.
Any new leads?
Maybe. I found out Larson was working near the blowout. The one with the hat.
There's one for you to keep an eye on.
It might be safer to fire him now.
I need every man we've got.
Whatever you say, boss. Oh, equipment requisitions.
Better take off, you three. I'll stay here. Shake a leg. That's the last train out.
Everybody clear? It's quite a close one in there today, wasn't it?
There are safer ways of making a living. If that's what you want, why don't you quit?
I might. What about you?
I like the money.
Somebody said you were right under that blowout when it happened.
Somebody's lying. I was down at the tool crib getting a drill. The straw boss sent me.
Who?
Him.
That'll do it, boys.
What do you think?
It's like he said, somebody's lying.
You ought to follow Larson.
Yeah, I'll see where Ramon goes. Watch yourself.
You too.
Sigue ese auto.
Forgive me, Jeff. The manager wanted to talk about next week's show.
You might tell me the next time you walk off like that.
Why don't you tell him what you really walked off for?
What are you doing here, Kelly? Spying for Garrity?
Not like you think. Tell him, Rosita.
Tell him what?
What you're doing outside.
Outside?
The manager, I told you.
Does he conduct his business from a limousine?
Jeff, he's only trying to make trouble.
What limousine?
All right, it was a friend, an old friend. I didn't want to hurt you.
Did he owe you money?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Look at her purse.
What do you know about this, Kelly?
That's from the people that are trying to wreck your tunnel. She collected for keeping you off the job.
No, Jeff.
I saw them pay off Ramon, your straw boss. We'll get her later. Right now, Ramon's the man to find.
Give that man a hand with that overhead plate. Well, I thought you were taking a break.
I got sidetracked. I was following this guy Larson. He's clean as a whistle. You seen Tim?
No.
Well, he's tailing Ramon.
Ramon? Why?
Well, he could be the guy that's spiking this whole operation.
Oh, impossible. I told you he worked for me twice before. Besides that, one of the top men in the cabinet recommended him.
Well, wouldn't that figure? What about the top man? Couldn't somebody get to him?
Possible, but...
We'll know when Tim gets back here. In the meantime, let's put a guard on the gate and stop Ramon. Following him.
That's right. Gate guard said he just came back here. He's your man, Mike. I saw him get paid off for wrecking this job.
How could I have been so stupid?
What about me? They had a gal playing me for a sucker. I've got a lot to make up to you, Mike.
Ramon's in there. You'll have a chance to.
find Ramon.
Can't beat it. Let's get out of here.
You're right.
Toubo, let's go! Toubo, you all right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna have an awful headache.
Water! The shield's broken. Let's get out.
Wait a minute, Ramon. I want to talk to you.
Can't get it open. Up the ladder, quick. The catwalk. Come on, out, hurry. Come, up the walk. Come on, get out.
What happened to Ramon? I tried to stop him, but he got away.
No, I didn't. I waited on top like you asked me to, Mr. Smith. Ramon came up all right. He's still there. I called the police.
All right, you men, what are you waiting for? Let's get those pumps going. I'm going topside and arrange to dump a load of grout from the harbor. Then we'll get digging again. Hey, what's that whistle? That shift has a half hour yet to go. What is it, Tim?
We thought you'd want the men to take that half hour off and celebrate.
We told him to blow the whistle.
You guys lost your minds. I gotta finish that tunnel by... Hey, it is finished.
You got a tunnel, Mike.
We celebrate.
Not for a couple of days.
Couple of days.
That sleep you didn't get, remember?